We're here to support the Ethnic Studies program, the Mexican American Studies program over in Arizona right now. And so we tried to organize a read-in, teach-in type of event to help give support to the students at the Tucson Unified School District who have had their curriculum taken away, who have had their books taken away, and we're here to give to show some of the books and demonstrate them and have a read-in where we would be reading from these books aloud to people in our community to give any support that we can and bring awareness to our campus.
For a good listener, it is said, a single word will suffice. So when they heard that, they all sprang into action. First they had to clear the table, then they had to assign tasks.
So what we have going on is it's February 1st, a day in solidarity, so we're letting not only the Tucson students but also the school board know that we don't like what the board is doing, that we don't approve, that they're taking away these classes.
The students came to the conclusion that awareness needs to be brought to this ban, which is really in violation of First Amendment rights, human rights, civil rights. And so the students, in solidarity with teachers, organizations, universities all over the nation today are standing for and with others around the importance of being able to have culturally relevant curriculum, culturally responsive teaching, and to have social justice as a framework for students to learn about who they are and develop their own critical consciousness.
The part that really hits me is the emotion that I see from the videos from the students in Tucson. This is their life, their classes, and I try to, relate it in my own being really involved with the Ethnic Student Center. Like, there's times that the Ethnic Student Center is attacked, and that's the only reason I'm in college. That's the only reason I'm here. Like, I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be helping my family, I wouldn't be getting, an education if I didn't have that support system, if I didn't have professors like Krista, if I didn't have that community. And that's what's being taken away, is their community.
The book here I have today is Like Water for Chocolate. It's by Laura Esquivel, and it's one of the banned books in Tucson Unified School District, which was banned by House Bill 2281. These are books that I grew up reading. These are books that I know we teach at Western's campus here, and I think they are critical to our education and to our learning, to be able to critically analyze texts, to look at history through all lenses, not just the lens of the dominant white culture. And we need these stories in our education in order to have a real look at what America is and what it could be.
I have Howard Zinn's People's History of the United States, which is an interesting look on United States history because of the fact that it approaches it from viewpoints that aren't normally represented. Students benefit from reading a book like Howard Zinn because it causes them to think critically about what they're learning in a history class. It's not just a series of events to them, it's not just a timeline. It allows them to really look at and examine the issues from the point of view of people that were there, people that in all likelihood disagreed. History in and of itself is supposed to be controversial. It's supposed to be an integration of all of these different viewpoints and ideas about the events that happened. It's supposed to be a debate. So because of that, Zinn's book isn't controversial in and of itself. It's part of an ongoing conversation, and that's what makes history great.
So what can you do? That's a really good question. Just talk about it. Honestly, I can say that a million times and never get tired of saying it again. Have a courageous conversation. I know that this is really hard, but dig deep down inside you and talk to your parents. I talked to my mom about it this morning on the phone. She had no idea that it was happening. She started Googling and she called me 5 minutes later and just said, I can't believe this is happening. I'm so glad you told me. And you can do the same. If you want to know about more of the legislation, look up House Bill 2281. Also, you can search Save Our Ethnic Studies. There's lots of things that you can do, and be educated and be engaged. That's how we make a difference, and that is how we keep this movement going. Thanks for watching this, and I hope that your education doesn't stop here.